Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Richawd back with another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about why the current black community has no culture. There's many reasons for why we have no culture, Some of it is due to programming, some of it is due to slavery, some of it is due to, just the things we read in the media. And a lot of it is due to, how we feel about ourselves eternally. A lot of it is due to the self-hatred that black people have, you know. Um, the average black person hates theyself, you know what I'm saying? It reflects when you go to the black community, the community, the customer service, how we litter, how we treat our environments, how we don't take care of our environments, how we don't take care of ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of it is designed, for us to fall into roadblocks, you know what I'm saying? But we got to reach a point to where we start to get smart, a mouse, eventually mice, they start to get smart and they start to notice, signs of a trap, you know what I'm saying? You're only a fool if you continue to fall into the same mouse trap, you know what I'm saying? I'm not into making excuses for our community due to, all the things, quote unquote, white people did to us and slavery and this and that. I look at what we do to ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the biggest issue, how we treat ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Because, we can control our culture, if, you know what I'm saying, we got back to our God, first of all, you know what I'm saying? And we started to move like how a strong culture moves. How does a strong culture move? A strong culture sticks together. Our community doesn't stick together. Our community has been hypersexualized. The powers that be, from our perspective, have hypersexualized our community. They've hypersexualized the black man. They've hypersexualized the black woman. You know what I'm saying? Damn near every movie, the black man is promoted as the buck, as, you know what I'm saying? Just as, basically as a meathead, you know what I'm saying? You know, and this image, this thug image, this degenerate image, you know what I'm saying, is what so-called black people feel is culture. You come up in the black community and speaking proper is not being black. You know what I'm saying? Speaking proper, now you're being white, or now you're trying to be proper, or now you're trying to be uppity. You know what I'm saying? This is the problem with the black community. We don't identify ourselves with greatness, bro. You know what I'm saying? We identify ourselves with slavery because that's what we've been taught. All we've been taught is slavery. We ain't been taught about, we from the, the kingdom of Judah. We from the lions of Judah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know about that, or we don't know about that enough. You know what I'm saying? We don't embrace that enough. And, we've departed from our God. And we're living like the Romans. We're living like the Greeks. You know what I'm saying? We're not living like the Israelites. We're not living like the true Israelites. You know what I'm saying? As a community. So that has tainted our culture. You look at other cultures, man. They all have the ones that have strong cultures, like, certain Indian groups, certain Chinese groups. You know what I'm saying? The Jews, this and that. They have a strong religious culture. You know what I'm saying? It's a strong religion that you can tie to them. You know what I'm saying? You got the people walking around with hijabs and shit like that. Like, it's ways they identify with each other. You know what I'm saying? And they look after each other. Another thing that has destroyed black culture is the language barriers. You know what I'm saying? You look at many other cultures, they got their own language. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like not having, our own Pacific language, you know what I'm saying? Like, that also breaks up our culture because, we don't, I feel we should be bilingual, so we can communicate in different ways, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, bro, this is not gonna be a long video. The black community has just been destroyed because of, you know, the dehumanization that has happened during slavery, that broke down the self-esteem of, many of our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Because not all black people come from slaves, you know what I'm saying, despite what you've been taught. You know what I'm saying? There was a period where the majority of blacks were in slavery and were in bondage, but there still were blacks that were free, you know what I'm saying, and powerful and wealthy, We just don't learn about them people. You feel me? They just want us to think that we all just came from slaves and we was all poor and we never had anything, you know what I'm saying? And that's not true, you know? But you got to learn about your history, man. You got to learn about, you know, the true men of the 1800s, and and just use your discernment and use your brain. The more you learn about the Bible, the more you learn about history, you know. If you're meant to see, you will see. You will start to see through the lies, and you will start to see who is who. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I feel is the main issue with the black community, man. Self-hatred. So we can't you can't build when hate's involved. Two can't walk together if they're not agreed. You know what I'm saying? We're not in agreement in spirit. We're not in agreement in just what direction we need to be moving in. You know what I'm saying? We don't own anything. You know what I'm saying? We don't own our own media, you know. And there's no excuses now. Like, we at the point now to where we should be able to do these things as a community. We should be able to have our own media. We should be able to push our own agendas. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to create our own culture, you know. We should be able to fight against the culture that's being pushed on us that's not our culture. This is not our culture. But we're being taught to live like this and we're living like this. And that's why we're at the bottom, because, this is not the way we're supposed to be living, But, yeah, man. And just to close out the video, man, it's a reason why just a lot of people, secretly just don't like black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can feel it. Like, other cultures and shit may not say anything. Our own culture, some people say shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just due to the lack of culture, bro, due to the lack of culture, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, due to the self-hatred, what am I talking about? Self-hatred, you know what I'm saying? You as a black man, you see another black man get something and you get jealous. You feel like, oh, look at him. Oh, he, in the black community, when you have something, it's like, your people, they start to hate on you for having something. They hate themselves so bad that when they see someone that looks like them that has something, they hate on that person, or they hate on how that person got there, or they try to belittle that person. Oh, he ain't nobody. He from the same place I'm from. I used to see him as such and such. He ain't nobody. He was just a regular dude, this and that. You don't want to give your people your flowers, bro. We don't uplift our people enough, bro. We talk all this black excellence, black power this, black power that, bro. But it's not enough of that in the community, bro. We don't really, as a community, we don't really feel that, bro. And like I said, these are just agendas that were pushed on us, bro. You know what I'm saying? These aren't our real, this isn't our true culture, when it comes to like Black Lives Matter and this and that. People try to connect stuff like that to black culture. That's not black culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? And as long as we call ourselves black and not by our tribes, and until we identify with our tribes, you know what I'm saying, and follow our tribes and follow our book and follow our God, we're not going to have no real culture, bro. Because we're going to be following in a culture that's not ours and that's designed to keep us at a low state. That's designed to keep us at a degenerate state. You know what I'm saying? That's designed for when you go into the hood, everybody is, fiends, killing each other, robbing each other, destroying the place, destroying the hood, going to jail, all this and that, just becoming products of the system, Until we stop becoming products of the system, bro, and start to create our own system and our own code of conduct, being there for our family, stop being, stop having kids and not taking care of your kids. There's nothing wrong with having a lot of kids. There's nothing wrong with having kids by different women. The only problem is when you don't take care of those kids. As long as you take care of all your kids, you can have as many kids as you want, But you're not a man if you have kids that you don't take care of. You're not a man if you don't take care of your responsibilities, bro, period. And it's not only our community, but in our community is where it's pretty bad, bro. Where a lot of kids are had and their father's not in their life, bro. Their father's not present, and that destroys our culture. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like these things is why our culture is the worst, bro. I feel like the culture in general in the world has, been watered down. But I feel like ours is at the lowest degree. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my perspective on, black culture and the hood. Like that shit is not culture, bro. Being, talking with slang, sagging your pants, selling drugs, this and that, like that's not culture, bro. Like rap, like that's not culture, bro. Like what's culture is, building a family, being there for your family, starting businesses, supporting your own, uplifting your own. That's culture. You know what I'm saying? Destroying your community, promoting degeneracy that a lot of these celebrities and rappers and this and that do, that's not culture. What y'all look at as culture is not culture. Wearing weaves and this and that. Trying to look like a white woman, wearing blondes, this and that. Not embracing your own natural hair. That's not culture. Getting BBLs so your booty look bigger, that's not culture. What's culture is embracing what's natural, embracing what God gave you, loving yourself. That's a sign of a lack of self-love when you got to get a BBL, when you got to put all type of makeup on to make your skin look lighter, when you got to wear the white man's weave, all these weaves from different countries that got all type of spirits in it. Hair carries spirits. Y'all putting other people's spirits in y'all head, bro. and wonder why people, that should be having motherfuckers bugging out, bro. Not embracing what's yours, not loving what's yours. Self-hatred, bro. Until the black community starts to love theyself, we'll never have a culture. Because a culture takes love, bro. It takes love to develop a culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's not enough love in our community. What Future say? Ain't no love, ain't no love, ain't no love, ain't no love. Bro, what the fuck? This fucking bird, bro. Get your ass out of here. I was like, what is that noise? This bird over here flapping on the window and shit, bro. Like, what the hell? Ain't no love in niggas' face. Trying to be great. But anyway. Yeah, that's the video, man, though. Like, these are the things that destroy our community. But, I feel like, there's going to be a great reset one day. You know what I'm saying? And things will be in this proper order. We all serving a purpose in this life. You know what I'm saying? I know I made a video where I was like questioning God, but I've been getting a lot of answers from God. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry. I'm always be a faithful man. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I just have questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's why I get so many answers, because I'm willing to ask the questions that, you know what I'm saying, need to be asked. You feel me? But when it comes to the black community, man, our culture is looking pretty bad. It's looking, it's pretty embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? The other nations don't respect us. You feel me? Even the people on top, even our, the athletes, this and that, like the way we present ourselves, the other cultures don't respect us. The other cultures mock us. The other cultures laugh at us. You know what I'm saying? And they're laughing for a reason. But like I said, one day, whose last shall finish first. You know what I'm saying? Those that finish last shall finish first. It will be a great reset one day, you know. And everybody living through this life, through all the hell we got to deal with on this earth, you serve a purpose, you know. God has sprinkled certain people out here in the world that carry the spirit, and we all carry a purpose, you know. We all carry a purpose. Don't give in to the evils of the world because it's becoming popular. Stay true. Stay true to who you are. Stay true to what you stand for. And stay true to what you believe in. But, yeah, man, y'all be smooth, man. I know the black community, we gonna get it together one day. It's been written for us to fall into this flux, and I'm just one of the people that can see it. And I point it out not because, I hate black people. I point it out because I care for black people and I want to see black people do better. You know what I'm saying? Those that ignore it, those that tolerate it, those that co-sign it, you're a part of the problem. You're a part of why, we're behind in this world, But y'all be smooth, man.